What's the motivation? Like, if I'm a publisher and I'm going to get a decrease in commission, like, what's my motivation to say yes or like accept an offer if that's the only way to move? So,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
probably,
I guess like the motivation would be, any money's better at all than none at all. Cause like at some point I'm going to have to kick out publishers because, I mean, I like, and this is where I think being an affiliate manager is hard because you have to be an advocate for both.
This is Dustin Howes with Affiliate Nerd Out. Welcome to the Nerdatoria.
hey, folks, welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out. I am
On the street edition.
co-nerderator Dustin Howes. Back and forth.
A little bit. But it was really funny too, because I just saw a plane fly into your ear. So
There's a plane.
there was. It just went kind of
Wild.
Where are you? What you doing?
I am in Dallas, Texas on a whim.
Nice. Nice. Say hi to North Texas for me.
It's this trip and am I cutting out?
A little bit.
There's not a
It's
good
okay.
not a good internet connection here. Sorry
It's okay.
for those tuning in. Yeah, I'm doing something special. Can't explain right now, but some real big revelations on what I've done and accumulated in this industry, and it's all coming to fruition to what I want to do. And I got an opportunity that came up that I couldn't pass up, and it's huge for me. So really excited about it, and I'll be able to talk more about it next week.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear more about it. Meanwhile, I've just been over here making pesto sourdough.
Oh, bread talk. Really? Save it for Nick. All right.
I couldn't wait. It's so good. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to hear, what you've got going on. You've definitely teased a little bit of it, but I can't wait to hear more because it sounds like it's a pretty dope opportunity. So excited for you and proud of you. Yeah.
Very exciting. And it's going to allow me to go to a lot more conferences now that I don't have to pay for it. Build more content and scale it the way I want to. And the product I've got is anyway.
While you're there, you should go to Dot's Hop House and Cocktail Parlor. It's owned by a guy who owns a couple bars up in Denton where I used to live.
Right.
And they just like every place that they have is just absolutely incredible. Definitely recommend. They usually have like food trucks, I think. So yeah, go there. That's my recommendation.
All right. Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. It's a quick trip. Like,
Yeah.
I had a final interview on Wednesday. They asked me to come on Thursday to the office to finalize things, and I jumped on the first flight and then I head back home tonight. So
Oh my goodness. Okay.
it's a real quick turnaround that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. Anyway,
Yay.
how did we go?
Good. It was really busy. I just onboarded with a dog food brand, like the fresh, not frozen dog food. Onboarded with them after doing a really deep dive audit for them, and super excited to get started with the team. There's a lot of potential in this space, but it's funny because I almost had a little bit of like mattress flashbacks because of how like the competitiveness of the commission rates, trying to get into like ranking lists. Like it reminded me of working for a mattress brand again. And I'm like, maybe less traumatizing, but still that competitive. Yeah. So that was good. Working with another brand in, men's fashion that we just kicked off with last week, and running into a little bit of alignment issues with, influencer and the crossover between the influencer team and the affiliate team. And just trying to make sure that we're all aligned really well, but doing some cleanup in that program and finding some really good opportunities. And then, yeah, those travel brands that I just started working with too, like, Jesus, how many brands are going to kick off with me within like a minute? But working with those travel brands has been really fun too. And, lots of exciting opportunity. We're migrating one of them from its existing network to a new network, which I think is going to be so much better because they have a huge launch coming up this summer and really want to get them in a position where they're going to be the most successful. So just a lot of moving parts right now, which I'm really excited about. And then taking vacation, not next week, but the weekend after. So we're not doing all of this stuff just to be like, okay, bye.
Yeah. and you deserve that. I
I
even
mean,
sent you
let's be real.
another.
I'm going to be working while I'm on
Yeah,
vacation. I always do.
that'll
But
happen.
laptop by the pool is better than laptop in my office all day. So
I'm so excited for you and this influx of clients when it rains, it pours kind of situation. But I even sent you another lead and you're like, I can't handle this. I can't do
can't
any
do it
work.
right now.
Like that's a good place to be. And also very responsible of you in terms of clientele. Like it's easy to keep on taking on clients and taking another paycheck, but like if it's irresponsible and
Yeah,
none of your clients are going to do well if you're taking on too
exactly.
much. So
Exactly.
good
And
on you for
that's where I
knowing.
was coming from on that, where I'm like, all of these are so new that like bringing on anything else right now would just put me too underwater. And I
Yeah.
can't do that. I can't do that for my business. I can't do that for my team. And I certainly can't do that for my clients. It's not a smart decision. So thank you, Bill. I appreciate you.
Yeah, good work on that side.
Thanks. I'm
Uh,
excited.
what else is going on? Any news out there? I tuned
Oh God, I don't even know. I might be a little bit late to this party, but Impact has some incrementality reports in their client dashboards that I've been like really super digging into. And I love that. I love that they have that information because forever with brands that I've been working with, I always hear like, well, we don't know what the incrementality is. And so being able to actually like have a dash that will like pull up that information and surface, how incremental is this partner actually? That's pretty cool.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love the like I love a good new product and I love testing it out. I don't have access to that necessarily, but there's a strong tradition of stuff being buggy. Have you tested it out yet?
I've seen some bugs. There are bugs places. Yeah, for sure. But, there's also compared with the current platform that I'm dealing with for a couple of brands, like Impact's really just kind of blown me away the last few years. And I haven't always been the biggest fan. Like it wasn't there, but they've done some really good stuff. And I love to see it. Honestly, like I love it when people change my mind.
Yes.
Like I like to say that nothing is precious for me. Like when I bring on a new client and I give them like my program tracker and all that, and I'm like, break it, don't care, nothing is precious. Like the most I can do is like learn, right? And I kind of feel that way about this. Like I, for years, was just like, no, thank you, no, thank you. And like I'm such a share sale fangirl, but now like there's so many aspects to Impact from, customer service and agency support all the way down to just like the capabilities. Like we launched our baby sleep app on there and just being able to track like all of the different kinds of things that we do because we have downloads on iOS, we have downloads on Android, we have like account creation on both of those, we have upgrades to premium, we have upgrades to plus, like so many different actions, and then being able to pull out the reports on like this is why we're the actions that are actually taking place
Yeah.
so that we can provide that really granular data to them is just love it. I love it. And that's been really helpful. But then again, also these like incrementality reports and the fact that like on another platform this week, I was trying to upload or I'm trying to commission based off of SKUs for a certain program that I'm working on. And there's no way on this other platform for me to easily be able to adjust commissions based off of transactions.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm just like, what? And then if I want to update the offer, I have to present it to the publisher. The publisher has to accept. If they don't accept, then they're on their current offer. There's no way to force them onto the new offer. And like,
Thing though.
uh, I mean, it can be a good thing, but it's also like, can you at least do like, they have to accept within 7 days. Otherwise, they're like automatically moved onto it. Like, if you want to have that level of engagement, that's fine. But like, if I need to change their commissions on something, they have to accept the offer. And like if they don't, they're just automatically on the old commissions and like great for the affiliate, awful for the brand. And so what that's doing is making me have to go through and actually reverse a whole bunch of transactions because the brand's like, we can't pay out on that. So it's like it's quadrupling the amount of reporting and work that I have to do. And I'm really grateful that there's other solutions that are a lot more flexible in that way.
Nice of the network to think on the behalf of the publisher. And because as a publisher myself, I've been caught off guard by like, hey, why are my commissions so low? Hey, we changed this months ago. Like, we put you on this new like, all right, fine. Like, but at the same time, like a nightmare for you is the management side of the things. Like, I guess that is a pretty necessary function.
Like even just being able to like update an existing term to be like, hey, just so you know, like there's new commission rules in place. Because what we did is basically combined like the professional side with the side. So it's more earning potential for affiliates overall and has increased AOV. Like AOV's jumped to like $120 or something since we combined the two. And so has conversion. So affiliates are generally earning more. However, the margins are such that like on existing customers, we can't pay out on specific SKUs. And so I have to be able to update that. And there's no easy way for me to do it on this platform. And so I'm having to go back and like nix all of those transactions, which also hurts the relationship with the publisher more than maybe just changing the terms, right? Because you're
Yep.
like literally just taking it away from them. And yeah, that's hard. It's
That
what
that is tough. That is a tough thing to handle. And what's the motivation? Like, if I'm a publisher and I'm going to get a decrease in commission, like, what's my motivation to say yes or like accept an offer if that's the only way to move? So,
Yeah. I mean,
probably,
I guess like the motivation would be, any money's better at all than none at all. Cause like at some point I'm gonna have to kick out publishers because, I mean, I like, and this is where I think being an affiliate manager is hard because you have to be an advocate for both the affiliate and for the brand. And ultimately, as an affiliate manager, the brand is the one paying me.
yeah.
Right. And the brand's the one paying the network too, but the network also gets proud of mission. And so that's where I'm like, who's in your best interest at this point, right?
Yeah.
What's really the end game here?
Place your bills.
Yeah. And so client hires me, so I have to do what they ask as far as the affiliate program goes. And if I can't do that on a specific platform, then I have to look for solutions that do allow me to do that. And that's where I think that, flexibility on everybody's end is really helpful.
Yeah. Well, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That's so much more busy work than needs to be
Oh my God, it's so
in
much
place.
But you'll be happy to hear that this is where I'm leaning heavily into some AI assistance.
And how are you doing that? What is
Yeah. So I'm uploading. So again, because it's based on SKUs and based on customer status, I'm uploading the reports into, my AI platform of choice, which is Claude right now, and having Claude extract like the pro versus consumer and then the new versus existing for each of those sides of the business so that I can appropriately determine if the correct commission rate is being paid and then like be able to pull out those specific orders and those specific SKUs, which is just like that would otherwise require me to do things like run a pivot table, which I don't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really helpful in that. Like the amount of sheets and workbooks that I've had to put together has been a lot, but it's really helped me kind of clear that up as far as reporting. And then, just double checking that against the numbers and then also making sure that we're not getting overbilled for some of those transactions.
Yes.
So
Let's get more into that next week.
Okay.
We'll have time and like the classic Dallas thunderstorms rolling in and starting to pour on me, and I just have to keep moving.
yeah, go
Here's-
get out.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Listening to What is a Paradigm? Host Dustin Howard.